mamas, Alexandria here, 34-year-old toddler mom and gym rat. I lost 40 pounds postpartum and it changed my life. And so I want to help encourage and inspire and educate you so that you can reach your goals and achieve your dreams to make yourself the best version of you. So today I want to share with you three things that I want to discourage beginners from, or three things that I think beginners in weight loss should avoid that have probably been recommended to you by lots of people. And I want to debunk those because I think they're important. So if you guys are ready, let's do it. So today's video, I just want to talk about some things that I want to debunk basically, because I feel like a lot of times, particularly like fitness influencers will encourage people to do, and I just think they're wrong. And the first one of those is using pre-workout. Look, I get it. I love me a good pre-workout. There's nothing wrong with a pre-workout. But when you are a beginner in a weight loss journey or in a fitness journey or whatever you want to call this era that you're in, this new you era, whatever it is, if you are in that journey, one of the worst things that you can do for yourself is use a pre-workout every day to start. Like, promote a code all day long, influencers, that's cool. But the problem with pre-workout is that you can get addicted to it, and then it becomes the only way that you can function to work out. There are plenty of other alternatives. Really what you need from a pre-workout is the caffeine. Again, not to discourage you from using pre-workout later on down the line necessarily, but don't do it at the beginning. Wait until you're well established and only use it as you need it to like improve gains even further, because what you really need on the front end is that caffeine. So if it's really, if you're really just tired that day, this is an opportunity to drink another cup of coffee, have an espresso, an energy drink, whatever your vice of choice is for caffeine. Use those instead of a pre-workout, because that's really all you need to get going. You don't want to get addicted to it and then you have to use that as a crutch in perpetuity. Does that make sense? Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. If you enjoyed this type of content, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future videos from me. So number 2 is trying to do too much too fast. I've talked about this a lot recently in the last couple of videos, but beginners have a tendency to be in the camp of, I need to do all the things right now because I need to lose weight as fast as humanly possible. And here's the thing. There is no easy, fast way to lose weight and sustain it. There just isn't. I'm sorry. It sucks. I know. There is the fast, hard way, or the slow, moderate way, but there is no fast and easy way to lose weight. Because if you lose fast and easy weight, more often than not, you're going to gain it back because the habits that you built are not long-term sustainable, like only eating salads or doing cardio every single day of the week, or, doing some sort of like insane HIIT training every day of the week. Like, our body cannot sustain those types of diets and those types of exercise. So when you try to go all in and do too much too fast, it's not sustainable and then you burn out. Of course you're going to lose motivation because you've burnt yourself out. You didn't give yourself a chance to like get acclimated. So make small change. Start with diet. Start with exercise. Start with better sleep. I promise you, if you drink more water and you get better rest, that will give you more energy to do the workouts you need. Eating more whole foods as opposed to like processed stuff will give you more energy to work out. And then you won't need a pre-workout. Although I love me some coffee. Like, let's not discount the coffee, okay? So create SMART goals. Don't try to do everything at once. You can't go from being a person that works out 0 days a week to a person that works out every day of the week. That's just not reasonable. You will fail. Not because you can't do it, but because you try to do too much too fast. If you are a person who has never worked out a day in your life and you decided you want to lose weight or you want more movement or whatever your goal is, start with 1 day a week. Stay consistent with that. 1 day a week you work out. And when you feel good about that, then add a second, add a third, until you get to that 5 days a week. Just don't try to go from like 0 to 5, or 0 to 6, or 0 to 7. Although you probably should be working out every single day of the week. It's probably not good for you. I work out 5 days a week. I think that's sufficient. My husband works out 6. That works for him. But probably shouldn't work out every single day of the week. You need rest days. Anyway, that's a whole video topic. All right, SMART goals. That'll do it. I'll be quiet. And number three is cutting calories too fast. Again, this goes back to number two and just the like doing too much too fast. But if you cut calories too fast, your body loses muscle in that as well. So you want to first take inventory of the calories that you're intaking to start with, and then see based on based on calculations, what your actual caloric intake could be. I will try to, I will link a calorie calculator for you based on your lifestyle or the lifestyle that you want to lead. So it can tell you kind of a general idea of how many calories you need per day based on your age, your weight, all that sort of stuff. Your activity level, that's an important one. And by understanding how much you're eating now versus what it theoretically says you should be, and then cut the number that you're eating now down by like 10%. Cut down 10% of your calories and see what happens before you go jumping in and being like, oh, I'm only going to eat 1,500 calories or whatever that is. Because what happens is you lose not only fat, but you also lose muscle in the process of doing that. So rather than doing that, cut 10% at a time and gradually, sort of like wean yourself down to see when your body responds. It may surprise you. Initially you may be able to just cut that 10% and see some results, and then you may have to cut back a little bit more. But making sure that you're staying in that healthy range rather than just being like, okay, well, so and so said that 1,500 calories a day is enough. So I'm going to, because if you eat 1,500 calories a day and, you're accustomed to eating 2,800 calories or 3,000 calories a day, you're not going to have any energy. You're not going to be able to work out because you ain't going to be able to get off the couch. You're not going to be able to do the things. So eat your food. Okay, soapbox over. If this video was helpful, there's another video that you should be recommending to you right now if you want to go have a watch. And I hope you enjoyed this one. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about, if this was helpful for you, what else you want to know. I am here for you. And make sure, if you haven't already, join our little Facebook group so that we can come and be a community together in the comment section as well as the Facebook group. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.